The more common format in anime is for a character to start out weak and then starts progressing steadily, but over the years we've seen some anime break away from the norm. Hello guys, I welcome you to another exciting episode of Anime Sensei. Get your popcorn ready, we're in for an amazing ride. In these anime, where the main character is strong from the start, in terms of power, there's no much room for growth. However, the personality and character developed is the priority in most cases. With the character being strong from the onset, you won't be shocked to see the surprised look in the face of the others when he begins to unleash his powers. These anime are exciting, and they also promise to deliver some epic backstories.
10. Isekai Maoto Shoukan. The last thing you want to happen while summoning a demon lord is to use a slave lock spell and have that spell backfire on you. The two beautiful girls that summon Takuma into his game avatar Diablo, the strongest there is in the game, get their whole world flipped upside down after witnessing how strong, powerful, and smart Diablo could actually be. After being a veteran in the game and having all the powerful skills in it while memorizing all the roads and alleyways in the game proved to be very useful for Diablo and make it easier for him to accept the situation he's in. Now, Diablo roams the land with his two unfortunate slaves in an attempt to break the seals and find his way back home. The animation isn't the best, but it is decent, as well as the characters in it are fun to watch, especially if you're watching the uncensored version, embracing the ecchi scenes in all its glory. 9. Seiken no Blacksmith. Sometimes all a girl needs to become a strong swordsman is a good teacher to guide her. Oh, and a magical maiden that transforms into a wind element sword. No biggie, right? Well, Cecily, being the main character, gets rescued by the sacred blacksmith Ainsworth after her sword was broken by an enraged swordsman. This scene was something I didn't expect, but it stands to show Ainsworth's strength and skill in smithing. Using his katana, he cleanly sliced the sword of his enemy and beat him into retreating. Cecily later on is taken under his wing and picks up the training real fast, becoming a force to be reckoned with herself. Still leagues away from reaching her master though. The anime is 12 episodes long, fun to enjoy on a weekend with some snacks and drinks to pass the time. The art style is nice as well, and the relation between teacher and student is heartwarming. Sometimes this anime may catch you off guard and activate the waterworks even. Overall, it's a fun series to watch, not the best, but still fun. 8. Zettai Karen Children Hyobu. This show is so much close in its concept to X-Men it can practically be its long-lost child. As the MC displays the powers he possesses and the hidden potential he got, you actually realize how powerful the Espers are and how much of a threat they can pose, causing them to be hunted down and persecuted by multiple governments. The MC, being an anti-hero type, is prepared to do whatever it takes to protect his fellow Espers from persecution. With some other friends and companions, he forms Pandra, an organization meant to protect Espers and save them from humanity. The main driving force of this series is the fear the governments harbor towards the unexplored potential of the Espers, especially the MC, since he practically is the strongest one of them. The animation of the series is amazing, and the powers of the MC are numerous. Did I say you from Charlotte was broken? Well, I take it back. This MC can low-key run circles around you while he stands powerless, unable to do a thing. He can float and fly, manipulate matter, create reality marbles when releasing his powers, and he has telekinetic powers, including a handful of abilities. He's the strongest Esper and not someone you can challenge lightly. And the humans learned that the hard way after sending an army up against him only to have it decimated in seconds. Point is, this guy is the real deal. Don't mess with his beloved Espers and his family, and you might just survive. 7. Densetsu no Yusha no Densetsu. Alpha Stigma are the type of eyes that can analyze all kinds of magic. However, their more infamous and popular name is Cursed Eyes, which is due to a stigma that they bring chaos and destruction to the lands they look upon. Reiner Lute is a talented mage and an Alpha Stigma bearer. He was once one of the best students at the local military training school. Unfortunately, he witnesses many of his classmates and his friends die in the way, and he vows to make his country a much more orderly and peaceful place, with help from fellow war veteran and best friend Sion Astal. Sion becomes the king of Roland, and so he entrusts Reiner with finding relics that will aid Roland. He joins Ferris Eris, a gorgeous swordswoman, on a journey to search for relics of legendary heroes from the past. However, his inner ulterior motive is to uncover the secrets behind his Alpha Stigma. 6. Noblesse, kneel. How dare you put your eyes at the same level as mine? This sentence just proves how freaking powerful Cadus Etrama de Rizel is. Even among vampires, he stands at the pinnacle of them all. He's the strongest and most powerful vampire there is. He's so powerful he can solo an army with ease, just like another, not-so-friendly vampire we know by the name of Alucard. Rizel in the OVA, however, is much more powerful than his anime version. He can procure blood wings to help him fly while fighting, and don't get me started on his blood manipulation power and ability to form any weapon from it. His regeneration factor is also no joke, as he battles an enraged, out-of-his-mind werewolf. He goes head-to-head against his destructive blows that can shred a mountain to pieces, mind you, and still won. In the modern day, he's more like a god-level being, a cheat code in his own series if you ask me, with all the powers he's got. It's just literally unfair to battle against him, so unless you have a death wish, don't try and cross his path. 5. Mondaiji Tachi ga Isekai. What to do when you have powers beyond measure and bored? You isekai yourself, of course, and that's exactly what these 4 children did after being bored of their normal routine lives. They decided to change all that and went on with the charming rabbit person to her world where they can experience something new and fight strong monsters. In short, they felt that this way they can give meaning to their lives again. And they weren't wrong. They got all they bargained for and more. The adventure, the fights, the amazing scenery, and breathtaking world, they got it all. Speaking of fights, they faced off against some really powerful entities, even fought gods too. And even then, they still ended up on top as the true victors of the battle, and this just shows how damn powerful they are. They can practically rule the world with their abilities. 4. Blood Lad. Stas Charlie Blood, the everlasting powerful vampire, rules the eastern district of the demon world. According to the rumors, he's a merciless beast who is bloodthirsty and evil, but in reality, Stas is just an otaku. Deeply obsessed with Japanese culture and uninterested in being a blood-sucking monster, he leaves the management of the territory under his siblings' command. He himself spends his days lazing around while watching anime, manga, and the video games. Fuyumi Yanagi, a Japanese girl, stumbles into the demon world into Stas's territory. His expression upon seeing her is priceless. Just as he starts to feel infatuated towards her, his territory is attacked, and Fuyumi is killed in the process. She vows to resurrect her and takes her back to the human world. This would also be his only opportunity to get there and see Japan in all its glory. 3. Black Cat. Considered the Grim Reaper of the underworld and one of the strongest numbers in the secret organization of Kronos, Train Hartnett is ruthless and enjoys killing his targets with complete prejudice and almost non-existent mercy. Wielding his custom weapon, Hades, he battles everyone and gives no qualms when it comes to spending some innocent lives in the process. It all changes, however, after a fated meeting and sets him on a path of redemption. But even then, bad luck and bounty hunters don't give him a break and keep on tangling him day and night. 2. Kyoku Suiri. The story follows Kotoko Iwanaga, a young, charming, and charismatic girl with a lovable personality. She lives in a world where hidden spirits known as yokai secretly inhabit the human world and lurk while being completely hidden in plain sight. Although most of the yokai are harmless beings, just living out their very own lives, a certain faction amidst these yokai threatens to destroy the peace and harmony between the two realms. Kotoko has agreed to become the mediator between the two realms of humans and spirits, as the goddess of wisdom. She aims to resolve any problems that arise between the two organisms. Being the goddess of wisdom, she can command most of the spirits and make them do her bidding. She sends them to run errands for her, or gather information, and even bring certain objects that aren't in her reach. Kotoko is the goddess of wisdom, so she has an incredibly high intellect level and deduction skills. She can determine multiple conclusive theories just by looking at her clients and deducing their situation. 1. Nurarihyan no Mego. By day, a thing, and by night, another. No, this isn't Shrek. This is the definition of the life of Rico. Nura, he even has 2 forms that he dons in different times. During the day, he takes the shape of a normal human that goes to high school, while in the night, he's the heir to the Nura clan and guardian of all yokai beasts in the city. His hidden life takes weight on him, though he makes his life pretty hard with conflict arising on every corner, and his friends, yokai and human, put in danger. He has to strive beyond the limits of the two worlds and fight to protect everyone around him.
With this, we conclude our list and end with it this video for today. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you like this video, remember to subscribe and smash that thumbs up button to keep being notified of all our new videos and upcoming content. And with that, we conclude our video. Be seeing you later, guys.